Australia is set to begin taking refugees from Central America. The Prime Minister announced the plan at a summit on refugees convened by the US President. Zoe Daniels' report from New York contains confronting images.
Good morning, Prime Minister. Good morning.
Never before have world leaders come together to talk specifically about refugees. But with 65 million displaced people around the globe, Barack Obama thinks it's time.
Our world will be more secure if we are prepared to help those in need and the nations who are carrying the largest burden with respect to accommodating these refugees.
The Leaders' Summit was invitation only and pay to play. The US will accept 60% more refugees than it did last year. In line with the aims of Barack Obama's summit, Australia will increase spending on refugee programs by $130 million. Refugee resettlement places will also be maintained from mid-2018. A small number of people from Central America will make up part of the total.
This is the pragmatic and compassionate approach Australia takes to this crisis.
Is this really the best that Malcolm Turnbull can do on the world stage? Reheat the leftovers of Tony Abbott's policy 2 years later in New York?
Critics of Australian offshore detention aren't convinced the government's plans match the US President's vision.
He said that by treating refugees properly, we will make our country more secure, which is almost the opposite of what Malcolm Turnbull and Peter Dutton were saying yesterday, where they say by treating refugees harshly, we're improving our security.
The UN has similar concerns.
Border protection alone is not sufficient.
For Barack Obama, the summit was a parting gesture to a troubled world of drowned children and failed ceasefires.
You know, we spend so much time devoted to ascending the ladders of power, and maybe sometimes we forget that the only rationale for doing it is to help that little boy. I hope and pray that we remember.
And all of the others. Zoe Daniel, ABC News, New York.